Hello, dear High Vibe Tribe, manifesting all possibilities. Here, I'm Colette Stryker. I am a licensed psychotherapist, the co-founder of MAP, a new method in the field of psychology, and I would say I am a pioneer in the field of self-empowering psychology, where I love to empower everyone because that's who we are. We are powerful beings and creators. And hello everyone, yay, I missed you too, Motto here. How are you doing? Yeah, when you're not showing up for a few days, I notice you guys. I don't always say it, but I do. Hello. So, what a day. Today's Monday. Pink is here. Hello. Everyone's gathering. We have the same happening on the Facebook group. So, if you are not yet in my Facebook group, here is the link. Let me tell you the thing. Thank you for the hearts. So, the thing is, we have a Facebook group where we record everything so that you can benefit it more than just one time. And then if your battery gets out or anything, boom, you can go back to the Facebook group and the recordings are there. Plus, there are the recordings of the 48-hour challenge that we did Thursday and Friday. So there are so many awesome videos to watch. If you have not been part of the challenge, benefit from it. It's really an uplifting series of videos. That was the goal. That was the goal. All right, hello. So let's see. What's your question today? Tell me, do you have any questions? I'd love to have questions, and if not, I kind of go by the cards. You know, I take an Abrahamic card and I roll with it. But I like to have your questions because it's more specific to your needs. Oh, all right. So here I have one, and then I'll go for it for a moment. So what do I want and why do I want it? Notice there is something that everyone tends to do that is not written here. That's the two things you want to know. You want to know, what do you want? What do you desire? What is your intention? What is your deepest desire? And then you immediately want to know, why do you want it? What do you want to feel when you have this desire that exists for you? So, it doesn't say something. What does it not say? What are you not asking yourself? Because that question that I'm telling you, there's something you should not ask yourself. At least at the very beginning, or even ever, because really, it comes by itself. And the question that is not helpful, that you want to avoid, is how is it going to come? The how is completely blocking every one of your desires, because very often people say, oh, I want this, and then but I don't know how. And that is giving you a huge bungee cord in the back and keeping you from what you want, because of course you don't know how. Nobody knows how. Thank you for the love. Nobody can know how, because the how is going to be magical. There are millions of data bits of information that needs to be collected by this incredible computer of the universe, the universal mega super trega computer that knows everything, everyone, every desires. And when you have a desire, immediately the universe begins to set it up. And it's waiting for you to be in the right frequency to listen to the guidance that you receive from your higher self. That's completely knowing everything. So, it's so important to stop asking how. Stop asking how. Because I'm telling you, you won't guess how. If you really want something, it's impossible to guess how. Your brain is made up, and your conscious and unconscious mind, but mainly even the conscious mind, is only 5% of everything you know. All right. And those 5% is really, really, really tiny. It's almost nothing. How many people, among the 7 billion people on the planet, how many people do you know? 100, 200, 500? Wow, you're lucky. 500, it's a lot. So out of 7 billion people and possibilities, and imagine that there's unlimited possibilities. So there's no way you can know how. As soon as you ask the word how, too early, you feel bad, you feel disconnected, you have doubts, and it pulls you back. Okay? So just remember, what do you want and why do you want it? And that's all we do when we magnetize, if you notice that. So let me read a question here. I was just beginning to warm up. That's my how. I know I must stop it, not asking how. Yes. Totally stop it, because every story of the law of attraction that I can tell you, there is no way in a lifetime that I could come up with the way the thing happened. It's impossible to master that. You cannot control the universe. So you let it go. You know it's happening. And, once you have a strong desire and you don't have any negative thoughts, any beliefs that are negative, that are blocking you, any doubts or fears, and you just feel good. You say, oh, I would love that. I would just love it. And you have no attachment to it. That's the best state of being. You have no attachment. It's okay if it doesn't happen now. It's okay if it doesn't happen immediately or even in several months from now. You are not in a hurry at all. You're completely cool with it. You just know that you would love it. Hello. Hi, Bettina is here. And so you just know that it's on its way, and you would love it, and you are perfectly happy right now. You are satisfied and complete right now. This is the ideal state. Now, that's not the state that everyone has, and it's a journey to get there. That's why I have groups and I have, trainings and things like that, because not everyone, we don't get there very easily in this society. Our ego is so strong, and we've been so conditioned to have to know the how, to have to know the steps. We've been conditioned to the absolute opposite of what we need to do. All right? So stop asking the how. The how is not going to help you. What you want to do is have a strong desire. Trust that that's how the universe works. As soon as you have a desire, it's done. It's done. The universe is taking care of it, because you cannot have a desire that the solution doesn't exist. If not, you wouldn't be able to. So the solution exists. The people exist. They are already alive. The ideas exist. There are billions and trillions of ideas. The solutions exist. All of that already exists. It's all there. Your investor exists. The solutions exist. All of that exists already. So it's not about that. It's already there, all right? It's about you being in the right frequency. That means feeling and believing in your dream. Believing that it's on its way. Believing that that's coming to you. And so you believe in that, so you don't have any doubts and fears. So therefore you can let it go. You can say, well, it's on its way. I desire it. I have magnetized it. I have done my focusing, and it's on its way. One moment or another, it's going to come. Now, the only thing you have to do is you believe in it and begin to meditate and tune your frequency to your higher self. Make sure you stay in your higher self. That means you stay feeling good, because your higher self knows. It's constantly guiding you. Turn right, turn left. This is where your desire is. Now, if you are in your ego self and you are not listening, you're not going to turn right or left. And you don't know, you don't hear the message because you're not in the right frequency. So when you meditate, you quiet your mind, you quiet the negative, you raise your vibration naturally, and then you begin almost getting out of the meditation. You begin to get ideas, thoughts, solutions, things, the next step for you, the next exciting thing. And you don't exactly know the direct connection, but you're guided. And then you follow your guidance system. So that's also where you have to let go. You know, you have to let go of the control of the mind, the ego, saying it has to be that way, and that's the next step, and that should happening that way. You let go of all of that. You meditate, you're quiet every day, at least twice, 3 times a day. I meditate morning, night, and bedtime. So when I am in those zones, and even in between sometimes, it's just not long, 5-10 minutes, just quieting, getting into this alpha state, in between zone, and then you begin to have solutions and answers that come to you because your brain now is a receiver. It's not an imposer of ideas, and it's not sending ideas. It's just quiet, and now it can listen to the whisper of the universe. The universe is constantly whispering to get you where you want to go. So you have to listen to the whisper. Meditation, morning, night, anytime, puts you in a space where you can listen. Also feeling good and appreciation, staying in the vortex, etc. is a state where you're open to receive guidance. And the guidance you will receive is a joy in your heart. It's like, oh, I can't wait. Like last week, I got a message like that. In the evening, I was listening to Mixergy, and it's a podcast for entrepreneurs. So I was listening, and I said, oh, this guy is really nice. I like this energy. I like the guy. But when I needed to interrupt because it was dinner time. So the next morning, and that never happens to me in the morning. In the morning, it's sacred. I read my newsletter, I take my time. But that morning, I couldn't stop but thinking, hey, let's listen to this interview again. Let's finish it up. So I am in the middle of preparing breakfast, and I click on this interview. And here comes tons of answers that I was asking myself that could help my son, that could help my business. It was miracle zone. But that came from the joy in my heart. It's like this excitement saying, can't wait to hear the end of this interview. I had no clue it had connection with anything. I was just joyful about it. And boom, comes incredible information that might revolutionize, everything. So it's like, wow, that's how it works. So you stay up all the time, listening to your intuition, which is a joy in the heart, and you meditate. When you're quiet, that's much easier to listen to, and that's when I get all my guidance of the day. So I don't actually get out of bed without guidance. I stay there for an hour or two sometimes, because I put my alarm clock very early so that I wake up in the middle, and then I'm like, ooh, and then I begin to meditate. And then I kind of consider subjects, what about this? What about that? And then I just let it go. I'm too tired with my brain to actually think. So I'm just like pondering and letting it go. And then suddenly I'm like, wow, that's cool. That's an idea. Another one. Clarity, clarity, clarity. Then I'm so excited. I have to get out of bed because I need to do it. That's how life guided happens. And that's how you guide it step by step to your dream. So the how, you cannot get it. You see, you cannot stay into your ego mind and logically get it. In a lifetime, I would have never got the answer to this interview. And there are many interviews. I never listen to it like perhaps every month, I used to listen to it all the time, but now I don't. and there are many I've not heard, but this one clicked, and then I knew I needed to listen a little more, and boom comes all the answers. So there is no way I could have sat down and said that's the next logical step because it was not for me. All right. Hello. So here we go. That was my question for the day. Now let's practice. Let's practice tuning into the frequency, the essence of what you want to create. So tell me, what do you want to manifest? Because how you feel, the essence of what you want to manifest, is how you talk to the universe. That's your language. The words don't matter. You might read an affirmation. If you don't feel it, it's zero, okay? Actions don't matter. You might take an action but feel differently. The universe reads the feeling, all right? So you want to be so sensitive, so aware of how you feel all the time, because this is your language, this is your communication with the universe. So when you feel good, you know you're sending good vibes, you know you're on the right vibration, you're listening to the guidance through your joyful heart, and that's perfect. When you don't feel good, you know you're not sending the right frequency, and therefore you have limiting beliefs or things, thoughts that are limiting you, that are blocking your connection with your true self. Then you calm down, you relax, you meditate, you do map on the go, you do things to make you feel better, okay? Success. Okay, Bettina is saying success. Bettina is an outstanding opera singer in Austria, and we have the honor to have her with us in my inner circle. And here we go, success, self-confidence. Okay, it's pretty connected to success. Euro jackpot. All right, that's a good. All right, so let's take success, because one way or another it's about success here and self-confidence. I like that. So again, we are tuning into the frequencies so that we are actually becoming a broadcaster of that. And once you it's not the one time, it's going to be a repetition. So you learn it here, and then you repeat it every day for days, weeks, months. So oftentimes, if you want a real breakthrough, a big breakthrough, it might take 3 to 6 months. 3 months, usually there is a breakthrough that is visible. In between, you have been guided, okay, and you're getting closer and closer and closer, and you might feel it if you're sensitive, or you might ignore it. You don't realize it, but you're already on the way. You're on the way immediately. But it takes time for the universe to organize all of that, and for you to line up enough and stabilize enough in that frequency to have a very powerful and stable message to the universe, because he's answering all calls, the doubts, the fears, all that cancels out everything you do positively. So you need to stabilize in that positive vibration. Thank you. So success and all right, and self-confidence. Let's see if I can mix them up, or we'll do one and the other. All right, success. So I'm going to take Bettina's success and then perhaps the self-confidence too. If not, I'll do it tomorrow if I don't do it today, okay? But it's in the Facebook group, so if you're missing it, make sure that you join the community. I put the link here so that you can join us. Success. All right, so what do I truly, truly, truly want? So I want all of you to get into your heart, and you can do it for you. Success in general. I'm going to be as inspired, you know, it depends. So just follow me along, but add your own. Go into your heart and ask yourself, what do I truly, truly, truly want? I want success. So let's say what that is. And then we are at the first step of the magnetization, where you need to do the leaves and the branches. That means all the details. We're doing like a tree, okay? So we're beginning with all the details. What do you want, and then we'll summarize it, and then we'll feel into it, into the roots, okay? So what do I want in terms of success? Bettina, just help me out if you want. What is it that I truly, truly want? I want to be on stage. I want to be well known. I want, what is it that's success? What is it that you want? I want thousands and thousands and thousands of people to be touched by my work and my voice. What do I want? What is success exactly? I want to be recognized. I want to be recognized. I want to be known. I want to be known. So we're going for Bettina today. I want to be known in this world of opera. I want to be acknowledged for my quality of my voice. I want to be recognized and acknowledged and known. And what is success? Let me see. I want to be on the biggest stages on the planet. I want to sing the perfect leading roles. I want to touch the people. I want to be known. Great. Okay, thanks. That's helpful. I want to be on the biggest stages. I want to be like on those big stages, like in, already Vienna is one of the biggest, is the biggest. So I don't know what other stages. I want to be on all those stages in the world, in San Francisco, in New York, and I want to go all around the world, in China, everywhere, and sing the most perfect leading role. So I am able to totally express myself. Why do I want that? I want to be able to be at the highest level of my capacity, that to have reached my highest abilities on this planet. I know that inside of me there is something that I have not expressed yet. I know that I could be better, that I could do better, that I could just totally extract myself and be fully who I am. I know that I am supposed to be on those stages. And I know that's my mission on this planet. I know I have a voice of angels and I want to touch the world. And I know that. And I want to be known for that. I want to be one totally fulfilled. I want to have the fame and the experience, the ability to experience the most gorgeous places on the planet, those theaters that are just outstandingly beautiful, and be surrounded by thousands of people loving my voice, loving that I can transform as I go in my life, and as I sing, I touch them. What I really want is to touch them. Let's see, yes, I want to be the one of the biggest opera stars and reach my full potential, reach my star potential, and make the people happy and touch them with my voice. Yes, there is this potential inside of me. That's what I'm feeling, Bettina, like this potential, you know it, you have been there, you are absolutely knowing that there is a star potential in you. It is there to be explored, to be experienced, to be lived. And nothing else really makes it. It is your mission. It feels like that's what you want. There is something inside of you that needs to be expressed to the highest potential. And every one of you can join with that. It's like this desire of expressing the deepest, the most core elements of your soul that you know inside of you, you have to share with this planet. And you can touch people and make them happy and touch them with your skills and your gifts. That's what I want. I want to get out there on the stages. I want to be recognized, and mainly me knowing that I have done the very best. I have totally reached my potential. I have explored it to the max. And there is nothing I've left behind. I am absolutely in my fullness. That's what I want, this feeling of total, utter potential expressed on this planet. And that touching millions of people, thousands and thousands and thousands of people in their lives because of the beauty of the sound that comes out of my voice that is there. So that's what I want. And I want... Great. And so now let's go to the trunk and say, okay, I want to be a star. I want to be my highest potential and to be known for that. I want to be recognized. So I want to reach my highest potential of success and impact on this planet. I want to reach my highest potential of impact on this planet. Notice that I'm not saying anything that depends on others. You want to be self-dependent. It's like you knowing that you have reached your highest potential in terms of singing, in terms of impact, and you feel completely fulfilled. So that's how it feels. It feels like, now we're getting in the roots, now it feels like fulfillment. Absolutely knowing. I am a star, and I absolutely know. That's who I am. I absolutely know. That's what I was born to be. I experienced this feeling of absolute joy and fulfillment. This feeling of, yes, I did it. Yes, I am at the top. Yes, I have expressed my full potential. Yes, I'm touching millions of people. And it feels satisfying. It feels incredibly joyful and ecstatically awesome. I am a star and I know it. And it feels fun, a lot of fun. It feels like a lot of fun. It feels like a lot of fun, a lot of possibilities, incredible possibilities, and honors to sing with the best in the world and sharing the same stages and producing the most gorgeous, outstanding performances in this world, traveling the world. It feels like possibilities and unlimitedness. It feels like unlimitedness. It feels like totally able to do or be anything I want. And touching the world and having power, the power to touch the heart of people with my voice. This feeling of total fulfillment. Yes. Yes. All right. How does that feel? All right, so for today, this is our magnetization. Everyone can benefit. It could be for you to reach your highest potential, to know that there's something in you that needs to be explored and expanded and expressed. And that satisfaction of expressing it to the core. There's nothing more satisfying than that. Let's hug the planet. It's time. We can just all share. I'm holding a hand in San Diego, one else in Atlanta. I'm going to London, wherever you are in the US, anywhere. Thank you for the hearts. Just hold on there. Oh, Canada, yes, Dr. Negin is here. Hold on there. Into my hand in Atlanta today. And then we're going to London. And I don't know where else everyone else is. Not sure. You have Croatia. Yes, Croatia is coming definitely. So we're going from London to Croatia, and in between there is Bettina in Austria, and anyone else. This feels amazing, Bettina says yes. You can be listening again and again. This is yours. And from Croatia, everyone in Croatia, hold in, which Jelena is there, Mary is there, hold on everyone. In Croatia and Serbia, you go to Jelena and Split, Croatia. And from there we are holding hands around the planet in Australia. We are going to the Gold Coast in Australia, and then from Australia to New Zealand. Anne is in New Zealand, and from Anne to San Diego. And here is the hug around the planet. We are holding the planet between our hands right now. And we're sending this feeling of utter fulfillment to everyone. This feeling that we just developed, the feeling of reaching your full potential. And we are seeing the entire planet reach their full potential, every one of us. Waking up to our full potential, believing in ourselves, being confident, knowing that we deserve it all, that we are worthy. Every one of this planet. Imagine 7 billion people happy, knowing they are worthy, reaching their full potential, smiling to each other in total bliss and happiness. That's what we're here. We're anchoring that vibration on the planet. One day this is possible. It is what we are seeing today. Anchoring that possibility, that potential right there. 7 billion people happy, satisfied, eager for more. Totally knowing that they are worthy of all of it, of reaching their absolute full potential. And everything is possible. Sending you love, appreciation for today. It's a beautiful day out there. Know that you can do, be, or have anything you want. There is nothing blocking you to do that. Once you know how to tune your frequency. All right. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you tomorrow.